episode of Blazed Outlaw Builders. Today I'm going to show you how to wire up a hallway where the doors and lights come on and go off automatically as you pass by. I got the idea for this from a bedrock horde base that I had built quite some time ago. That was protected by the underground horde base entrance that I built over there, and it had a long ramp. I mean, a really long ramp that went down to bedrock from the surface. And I found that the batteries were going dead from all the lights I had indoors and stuff I had in it. The lights being constantly on was running my batteries dead faster than the generators I had at the time could charge them back up. So what I've done is I've run all along the hallway. Every 6 blocks or so, I put a camera facing in, and I ran the power from the generator up to here and all along the top of the outside. And then from each one of these, I ran the camera. And then I put up another relay here, went from the camera to the relay, and then from that relay it goes into this door and this light, and from this relay it goes to that door and that light. Now obviously this would be the outside of the wall, so there are several ways to do this. Most often I'll actually build the walls, and then I'll punch a hole through the inside of the wall here and place the 2 blocks in, and place the relays in there, and then just cover them up once it's all wired. But I left it open like this so that you guys can all see where the relays are. So that goes to that relay over there, which goes to that relay over there, which goes down to that relay, and that goes to that relay, so that there's power all the way down the wall. And then I go from the first relay to the first camera, second relay down to the second camera, third relay down to the third camera, so on. And these other relays up here are simply to run wires to the doors and lights. Now, normally I would put this up on this block up here, height-wise, so that you don't see, or even, up here, so you don't see the wires going down the inside. Because of the way I built this frame, I couldn't do that. So you can see the wires going from the relay to the door to the light. So with it all wired up, light comes on, door open, light comes on, door open, comes on, door open, all the way down, and they shut back off again as you pass out of range of the camera. What's happening with sounds here? They're not coming through right. And in here, I built this one, this side of it, at an angle so that the camera gets a better view of you coming, and the light in the door will open slightly earlier. But as soon as you pass past that door, it goes back down again. Bam, goes down. Bam, goes down. It's like that, all the way down. And I made the corridor 5 wide for those rolling doors You can use any doors you want. You know, you can use a different door at each spot. Anybody that's ever watched the old Get Smart TV show would understand what I mean by using different door on each section. Because that was in the entrance of that TV show. You walk down a long hallway and there's all these different doors you had to get through. But the advantage to having it 5 wide all the way down with the rolling doors is that you can drive through it and get the same result. Lights go on, door opens. Light comes on, door opens. All the way down the road. Now that's happening because there wasn't enough room for my Jeep in here. And okay. You can make this as wide or narrow as you want. It is in this build one way only, so my idea was to actually make it so that you had one entrance and one exit, so you'd have 2 of these tunnels side by side. But you could easily do this exact same thing on this side so that you could get back out. The only downside is having 2 cameras will also make it so that the doors open and close twice each time you go through. So I would do it 1 tunnel in, 1 tunnel out. Just like that. Isn't that cool? Walk through, door closes. Walk through, door closes. Walk through, door closes all the way down. Easy peasy cherry pie. And there you have it, folks. That is how you wire up an energy saving, fuel efficient, hallway base, etc. And you can adapt this concept if you're like me and like to build the really huge bases. You don't necessarily need lights on in every room all the time, only when you're in that room. So you could adapt this so that the light only comes on in the room when you walk into the room. And then when you're done the room and you leave, the lights go off. You're not wasting power, you're not running your batteries dead, which is good because if it's overcast or raining or nighttime, they won't charge off solar panels. The less power you use, the less likely you're going to run them dead before morning and they can charge back up. Now, clearly, how you build this is irrelevant. You can build it any way you want. The important part is the wiring. And basically, the only important part of the wiring is that we go from the power to the camera to the door and the light. How many relays you use and where you put them is entirely up to you, and the only thing it affects is how you hide the wire. There you go, and you just daisy chain them all the way down. I hope this is beneficial to some of you, and if you have any thoughts, comments, suggestions to improve this, feel free to contact us directly. We'd love to hear them and give it a shot. Till then, stay lifted. Catch you in the next episode.